Hey y'all, today we're going to be talking about prayer. So it's going to get deep, it's going to get real, but it's going to be good. So stay tuned. Welcome to LilacLove. My name is Nicole, and on this channel, we talk all about my first love, which is Jesus, and how our mind, body, and spirit all work together to create perfect harmony so that we can walk out in our purpose. So, if you haven't already subscribed, do that. Hit that little bell icon, and you'll be notified every time I put out new videos, which is Thursdays. So, do that and join the fam, okay? So, let's get started. Let's do this thing, all right? Okay, so good old prayer, y'all. Prayer is my favorite thing. Prayer is awesome. Prayer is so powerful. And I just want to start with saying that God loves to talk to us. Like, He loves to talk to us, and He's always talking to us, and He just wants us to talk back. And He wants us to talk to Him and have community with Him and have friendship with Him, and really have a connection with Him. And you don't need a certain like place to pray. Like, you do not have to be at a church to pray. You do not have to be in a specific spot to pray. You don't have to say specific words to pray. You don't have to pray like this every time. You don't have to close your eyes every time you pray. That's, you just don't have to do that. You can do that if you want. I have set up it's my prayer corner. Okay, it's my little prayer corner. It's nice, relaxing. I can lean back. I got my pillows. It's awesome. Okay, so I set this up for me because I just wanted to have a little area where I could turn on worship music. I can sit back, relax, chill, and be comfy, and just designate it to prayer. And that's what I did for me, but I haven't always done that, and you don't have to do that. And if you do have a prayer closet or you do get a prayer corner or whatever, that's not the only place that you can pray. Okay, I pray in my car all the time, and really a lot of time my prayers are literally just talking to God. I'm just like, hey God, what's up? So listen. And sometimes I don't know if it's bad or not, but I'll be like, okay, now listen, God, I don't know what you're doing, but this ain't cool. And then He always comes back at me. He snaps back at me sass. Like, He talks to me in a way that I can receive it. And I think He's individual to each person. So when I'm being all sassy, like, this ain't fair, like, what's going on? He'll be like, all right, now listen, little girl. And I'll be like, okay. Um, but I have a relationship with God that's unique to me and my own. And everybody has that, or God desires that with everybody. So I encourage you, if you do not have a unique prayer life with God, I just encourage you to seek Him and to just talk to Him normally. Don't feel like it has to be structured. Okay, just talk to Him, because I really think He gets annoyed by me, but thank God He doesn't. Thank Him that He doesn't get annoyed, because He's God, so He doesn't. But if He was a human, He would like not be able to stand me because I talk a lot. But anyways, so prayer, like, literally, if you're struggling with anxiety, if you're struggling with fear, if you're struggling with depression, if you don't know how to make a decision about something, if you have to make a really big decision and you don't know what to do, ask Him. Be like, yo, God, I don't know how to do this. What do I do? Help me. And He'll be like, I got you. child. And he does that. I mean, there are times that, so I'm really OCD sometimes, and there are times that I'm indecisive in OCD, and I'm like, God, I don't know what to wear. God, I don't know how to do this. God, help me. Like, I'm overthinking this. And he just comes in and he's like, what's up? I got you. He cares about the little things. So don't think that you can't pray about little things. He cares about those little things, okay? Because he cares about you. Every prayer you pray. Every prayer you pray does not have to be, you know, structured and elegant and all poetic. No, it doesn't. So know that. And know that prayer is our most powerful weapon against the devil. Okay, yes, evil. It is our most powerful weapon. Our weapon. Our weapon. You might think that there's nothing that you can do when your grandmama's sick. You might think that there's nothing you can do when the whole world is crumbling down and everybody's fighting over, stupid stuff. You might think that there's nothing you can do, but you can. You can just pray. Pray, pray, pray. Say, Lord, and then say what you got to say. Because our prayers are powerful. It is asking God for things. It is giving thanks to God. It is putting the enemy in his place. And we demolish strongholds when we pray. We get answers when we pray. We get freedom when we pray. So many things come from prayer. So pray over the sick. Pray. Pray over people who are depressed. Pray over people who have anxiety. Pray over people who are struggling with their finances. Pray over people who pray over everybody. Pray over yourself. Everything. Okay? Everything. Pray. It says it countless times all throughout the Bible about prayer and God listening and asking you shall receive and devoting ourselves to prayer. If Jesus prayed, you need to pray. Okay? And I think some of us as Christians, now I ain't trying to throw no shade. I'm just saying that some of us, I've gone into seasons of my life where I've done this, where I have prioritized everything else in my life and then just gave God my scraps. Instead, it's supposed to be reversed, and we're supposed to prioritize God, and everything else is supposed to come second. But we often don't do that, and we make plans for this, and this, and then we're like, oh well, I might have like 5 minutes to pray. I may have this much time to devote myself to Bible studies, but it's supposed to be the opposite. So what I did to make sure that I had, because I wanted to be more intentional in my prayers and be just get deeper with God more, have better alone time with him. And so I made a little prayer journal so that I could pray and write it down and pray over myself, pray over my friends and family, pray over the world, and write it down and spend time with him in just hanging out, hanging out with him. Got my Bible and my journal, and I sit in this little corner, put on my worship music, and I get down with the Lord, and it's great. And so I encourage you to do the same if you think it'll help for you to set off time. And because for me, if I have things organized, it helps me do that. Just know that if you're struggling with anything, that God, my printer just came on, and I tried to print something in the middle of the day yesterday, and now it's printing. Like, this is terrifying. I'm not even kidding. I know this is random, but this happened to me one time in the middle of the night where my printer just came on, and it scared me, literally. I was like, is there a demon in my house? But it's just a printer. Anyways, okay. So, pray. Oh my goodness. Okay, so pray and ask God what you just ask God for whatever you're desiring. Ask God for help, ask God for guidance, ask God to heal you, ask God for freedom, and you gonna get it. He gonna be there for you. So get in your car, prayer closet, wherever you feel comfortable praying, because you can pray anywhere, anytime, all day long. Just talk to him, just have community with him. And it's just going to be so beautiful, and just see how much your life changes. See how much your life changes when you start to just pray. Just pray, and you start having an actual connection with God, an actual relationship with him, and you just talk to him like a friend. He wants to be your friend. He's your father, he's your Lord, and he is your friend. So, yes. Anyway, peace out. Bye.